Hey guys, this is Eve Star, and in this video I'm going to talk about Lion and Luna's relationship, and I hope you guys enjoy. So this is Luna. She's all grown up for episode 11, as you can see, and also this is Lion now. Also, he's also grown up. So yeah, I use a Fox Plus because it makes sense. He look like an asshole, and Lion is an asshole. So yeah. Well, anyway, so about the topic about both of them. Yes, they are in a relationship, and yes, they are mates with each other. So they are together, mates, sleep in the same nest, and do mate thing actually. That's sad for you, Dragon, because Lion is an asshole, and yeah, everyone is just surprised how Luna can see Lion as a quote-unquote good person. And Lion used that little bit naivety that Luna has because Luna doesn't know Lion, like who he really is, and he used that advantage to kind of manipulate Luna into doing certain things. Sort of like attacking prey. For example, like attacking a dog actually, to show that his stories were true. Like killing a hell dog, and both of them actually killed a hell dog together. And that was the first time Luna ever fight a hell dog, and she kinda said to Lion, why did I not try this before when I was in prison and all that? And Lion kind of glowed and say, well, at least you know the taste of freedom, violence, bloodthirsty, and also power. And Luna kind of just nod and lick and lick Lion, and Lion, I don't know if Lion feels any sort of romantically or sexually or romantically attracted to Luna. If even one of those things, he is canon straight. Both of them are straight, just saying. So yeah, I don't know if he does or do. It's just a little bit complicated with him. Maybe and maybe not. They are together and he does lick her and do mates things, but I still don't know that he see Luna as a mate, as a person, or as an object that he can have fun with. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Sometimes I don't know some of my characters' choices and how they think, like Lion and some of the other. But yeah. Anyway, back to their relationship, of course, the title of this video. And they are pretty okay to each other. They are pretty nice to each other, especially Luna, of course. However, when Luna gets pregnant, Lion is actually surprised when he found out he going to be a father. And when his first son named Cobalt is born, Lion is a distant father. He really don't want. To be honest, Lion doesn't care if Luna tells their son Cobalt that Lion is Cobalt's biological father. Lion doesn't care about that. He just don't really want to put the effort to being a good dad, to be honest, or something. But Cobalt is going to be a very powerful kitten, or at least Cobalt is going to be a little bit strong like Lion, and a little bit cocky, to be honest. But only a little Cobalt has from his father is a little bit cockiness, and a little bit like he's very strong and very good to jump. But he mostly had his mother's softness, happiness, and a couple of other stuff. And yeah. But yeah, and Lion tried to train Cobalt when he's a kitten, tried to make him like really strong and all that. Shortly, like the secret training he had with his with Puppet all those years ago, of course. And that's what Lion wants to do with Cobalt at the same time. But Cobalt is not really interested in fighting. At least not with the secret training and all that. He just Cobalt is actually just a chill guy. He just wants to have friends and family. He does want to have a mate and kids one day. He just mostly just chilled and likes to hunt and talk with his friends. It's a type battle train, but mostly he just focuses on Cobalt is just focused to have a good time with everyone. And of course, Lion doesn't want that. Lion wants his son to be very powerful. And Luna just begin to see how an asshole Lion is towards their son. Well, I will not say that Lion is an abusive father, at least not to Cobalt. And what do I mean by that? I mean that, sadly for Luna, that Luna is actually going to be getting abused by Lion. Lion blaming on Luna by Cobalt's action that she's too soft and have sheltered their son. And, kind of biting her very hardly and scratch her. And she, got beat up. And she said she's sorry and she will make it up. And she promised to make it up any time, any whatever. And of course, Lion is Lion said that if you want to help me and do something, then you go to have another baby with me. So Lion is still at that moment is going to have another kid with Luna, and and their second son in the second litter is named Tiny, because when Tiny is born, he, as the name suggests, he's tiny when he was born. And Lion look at Tiny when he is just a little kid, look at him and say to Luna that either she should kill Tiny or that Luna should disown their second son to Tiny. And of course, when Luna hears about this, she is horrified and say to Lion, "No, I will not kill or disown our son." And Lion yelled at Luna and say, "This is not my son. Even at least Cobalt was more useful than this little fucking kitten." Lion yelled. Luna cried and cried. She did not understand why Lion thought that just because this kid was very tiny, that he was not useful or something. Then it hit Luna like a truck. She didn't realize what the other had warned her about her, especially Summer and Smokey and Midnight and also Domino, but it was too late. She got their kid, their second son, and Lion was very angry. And that day, at the same day as she had heard all those terrible things, and when she realized that day that Lion was an asshole and not a good person, she told Lion, she fought a little bit while and tell Lion that their relationship was over. Then Luna break off with Lion. And of course, Lion did not like that because Lion wants control over Luna. So he yelled, he tried to plead with her that he would change for the better, and he promised that he would love this son. Just give me another chance. But of course, Luna is beginning to realize it and say, "No, I was stupid to believe in that I could fall in love with you. I have 2 sons now that I care about, but you don't care about you 2 sons. You only care about power, your mother, the leader, and yourself. The others were right about you, especially your sister, my sort of adopted brother, and Soul and Leopardstep, and also Domino. They were right, and I was a stupid mouse-brain idiot to not realize it." And then it happened, as I said. They break up and really break up, and that day Lion begin to not acknowledge Luna or their 2 sons as family or mate. He doesn't care about Cobalt, and he also doesn't care about Tiny and also Luna. So what I mean by that is he go to treat them very, very not nicely. Like he kind of harass both Tiny and Luna, and mostly with Tiny because he is very tiny, and he kind of is very small and all that way. Which when Tiny of course is a little kitten, but Tiny is going to be big. He is going to be bigger than Domino and Swift, who are very tiny dwarf cat. So Tiny is not a dwarf cat. He just be born very short and small, but he is going to be big as Summer at least, I think, like a big as a female cat or whatever, a she cat, whatever. So yeah. Yeah, so shortly, their relationship is sort of abusive, and yeah. I just want to talk about this because I just want to make a video about different kinds of things, and I just want to make this video because I can. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if not, that is fine. And I see you guys in the next video. Bye.